World Gaming Radio, the Monday Morning Mug starts now. Hello everyone, welcome back to WGR's Monday Morning Mug. Today I know it's a little late, but I still wanted to bring you the Mug edition. There's a lot has been stuff that's been going on. Okay guys, today we are here on the new channel on WGR World Gaming Radio, and I am just completely ecstatic. And so we still have update on the licenses and everything like that. We still have a lot of stuff coming in for the licenses. We still are waiting on a few things. And we are going to get that to you as soon as possible. And this way, you know, we could start doing all kinds of other stuff in the meantime. Okay, so we do have a few more shows coming at you, which will be promptly on this channel. Okay, there's going to be a few shows coming at you a few times a week on this channel, and it's going to be completely awesome. I think Islander Eddie, you guys know him as Islander on YouTube. He is coming to you with the Tiki Bar, and he's going to bring you strategy games like Clash of Clans. He's going to be bringing you that, and he'll be bringing you some other content, not necessarily from War Robots, I'm sorry, but he will be bringing you stuff from other strategy games and strategy games alike that he has found quite interesting. He's also have been diving into stuff with Bitcoin. So if you guys are out there and you people who play mobile app games who are into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, he has a whole segment for you guys. And there is a way to pay for in-game currencies with cryptocurrency. It's very interesting what he's come up with, and I am extremely excited to see where that goes. So please stay tuned for that. Also to Ghost Boondab, the Beetlejuice, what I like to call him, Beetlejuice, the man of the hour, is also coming up with a midnight show or a late night show, and he might be having a day show. He is also going to be featuring new games, new developers, new games. He's going to be doing interviews with new people, trying to promote their new stuff, and maybe possibly be able to get into some gameplays and everything like that, just to bring you a brand new, better product and see where they go. I mean, he's going to be interviewing some of these developers and see where their whole general idea is in the long run, and I'm really excited for that too. I'm excited where he's going to be putting this stuff, what he's going to be doing with this stuff. I really am. All right, so here on, the Monday Morning Mug, we always like to wake you up with some brand new music, we got going on here and some gameplay. I do have the War Robots account up right now, but it's not going to always be the War Robots account here on the shell. Or not on the show, I'm sorry, on the Monday Morning Mug. The Monday Morning Mug is going to be brought to you by a whole bunch of different games, whatever kind of I'm playing at the moment. But, right now, since the beginning of it, we're going to bring you still a little bit of War Robot stuff. And we're going to be going over new games, and we're going to be going over games that I've played, and a lot of Battle Royale. So I'm going to be bringing you a lot of Battle Royale stuff, such as SMC, Fortnite, PUBG, anything that has to do with Ride Out Heroes. Like if you guys know from my other channel, I have some Ride Out Heroes stuff. I'm just going to be playing, Battle Royale games. I'm going to be giving you my overall opinions of the Battle Royale games as I play them. You guys might see me on a live stream here and there on this channel. And maybe I'll get some interviews. Maybe I'll get some interviews with some stuff. So let me know. Let me know. Throw in the comments. Let me know if you guys know a good Battle Royale game. Okay, because I'm used to Battle Royale games. Put it down in the link in the comments and let me go check it out. And I'll start it up and I'll play it and I'll get some gameplay in there, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see how cool, it really is. I know the established ones like Fortnite and PUBG are kind of already a staple. They already have a huge community around it, both of young and old. So let's see if we can find some other stuff. I know NetEase has a lot of anime and battle royale games. So I'm kind of interested in seeing that. Also, I'm looking at some action RPG stuff. Like Genshin and stuff like that. It's that stuff is quite interesting. Quite interesting. All right. Well, moving on. On the Monday Morning Mug, we have to say congratulations to God's Clan of Android for winning the Islander Cup. And we have to say congratulations to Synergy for winning the iOS Cup. Congratulations to you both. Even though personally I foresaw this, it was either going to be Vox or it was going to be Synergy on iOS. For Android, I knew it was going to be Gods. I knew it was it because we only have on Android. We only really have a handful of actual powerhouse clans, and it's not enough to keep up with the ones from iOS. I mean, as far as longevity is concerned, the ones from iOS for some reason have a lot more longevity, such as the China Clan, Synergy, Vox. These clans have been around for a long time, but they just have a longer longevity. A lot more than I've noticed than the Android clans. So, the Android clans, they end up merging with a lot of, some of them end up falling apart. There's a lot more, I want to say a lot more internal aggression when it comes to Android clans. I don't know anything really much about Steam and Facebook Game Room, but I know from my experience, in the 7 years, coming up on 7 years, guys, the amount of aggression that Android players have against one another. There's also a lot of hackers in this game. A lot of hackers. And, even with, at one point, I was even involved, if you guys ever know, I was involved with trying to clean this game up, a long time ago, and there was a whole handful of us that were really just dedicated to cleaning the game up, but somehow, some way, they still find their way in here, and it's a real shame. It really is. Pixonic really needs to put up a lot of firewalls when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's not just relying on the community, but really firewalling these kinds of things, and really going after websites like Game Guardian and these moderating sites, and really starting to press Google, really press Google, because Google, they play on Google's servers, you know what I mean, and they put it out on Google Play and everything like that, and they must pay money to put it on Google Play. With that said, they have to press Google. Hey, your people who are downloading the game are hacking our game. They're hacking our software. You have an obligation to do something about that. I'm just saying. If I was Pixonic, I would press Google right back and be like, you have an obligation to get rid of stuff like this. And really go after people. Really put it back in Google's hands. All right. What are we getting into here? We have the new operations. We're not going to get really much into the hangar. What's to come up? Oh, okay. So Ghost. Let me look at my notes. Ghost Boondab is having his Ghost Wars. Okay, his Ghost Wars 2.0.
Diggity damn welcome, and here we are for Ghost Wars Volume 2. First off, I want to congratulate Gods and as well as my boy Mike Jones from Sin for winning the Islanders Cup. And without further ado, as I promised you, Volume 2 will be out on the Ghost Wars when Islander was done his tournament. And here we are. Registration begins now. That's right, now. Where are you going to register? Well, you can do it on my Discord. You can do it on the comment section. You can email me. Just let me know. It will be a first come, first serve. There will be more information provided as we go along here. There is no specific start date, but it will be soon. So stay tuned. Now, you probably got some questions. What is it all about? All I can say right now, it is going to be teams of 2. That's right, with Hangar X only. So make sure you register. You don't want to be left out of this tournament. We had a lot of fun last time around, and this time we're going to make it even a lot of more hell-banging funny. See you there, pilots.
Okay, so Ghost Wars 2.0, or Volume 2. I'm excited. I'm excited to see a Hangar X tournament. You know, is there going to be... First off, question. Is there going to be prizes? Or is it just a fun little, bragging rights tournament? I do not know. But these are some of the questions that, I would like to be answering. Hold on, let me take a sip of my coffee. Clear out the whistle. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring Mr. Ghost Boondab himself on our channel or on our show on the Monday Morning Mug, and we're going to see, what his whole itinerary is. It might be actually not on the next Monday Morning Mug, that'd be like a week away. So it would be maybe coming towards the end of this week. I can work out some times with him, and maybe we'll bring it to you on a shell, Also, too, and stay tuned for that. Also, too, he also has on his YouTube channel every Saturday night between 1 and 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He has what he calls Squatter Days. And I can tell you, if you're a kind of regular dude, you're not doing anything, late Saturday night, you're not ready to turn in, you're not ready to, to do whatever, the kids are asleep, the wife's down, and you're just, looking for something fun to do, head over to his channel, his YouTube channel, Squatter Days. Basically what that is that he has a bunch of people jumping on a live stream, talking shit, and just playing the game with each other. And he sets up a whole squad. Sometimes it's a custom battle, and sometimes it's a regular squad that he kind of throws together, a team of 6. It's pretty interesting. Nice little end for the boys, and there's a lot of people that show up. It's almost like a Heinz 57, almost like a Studio 54, where you have some of these big names that show up, in the middle of nowhere. And if you're like a small guy, you get to play with some of these big names. And I think that's really, really cool. So, it's kind of got a Steve Jobs thing. Who's the guy from Studio 54? LaBelle. Steve LaBelle? I think that was his name. I don't know. Steve Rebell. I think that was his name. Steve Rebell. Anyways, now it's gonna bug me, and I'm gonna figure it out after I'm done with this. I'm gonna go and look it up. So he has that, he has that Squatter Days, and go check it out. It's a lot of fun, and I'm usually there. I like it enough to where I pop in, once in a while, up in every Saturday, just pop in, play a couple matches. So if you guys want to play with me, you can. I'm usually there. What else do we have to look forward to? In the new operations, we have this new Cerberus all right, as far as War Robots is concerned. The only really thing I see from War Robots right now is this new Cerberus. So you know that the Cerberus was a community robot. Well, they've just taken that and they've added the whole stellar skin to it, kind of like what they did to the Phantom. It's still a Cerberus. I don't know what else to tell you. It's still a Cerberus. Yeah, it's if you got a Cerberus, go, and you're looking for a cooler one, upgrade it. It's a little nice little side project. But as for me, you know what I mean. It might be a museum piece depending on how much I like it, but it's it's going to go right to the silver along with its pilot. With that said, where are we going with our hangar here? We got the shells up. This is what I'm running currently on my Dread. It's kind of working out, but I am switching it up to right here. I'm bringing up my Punishers. Simply because since the Quackers are now out of date, I'm bringing up Punishers back, and Punishers are way out of date. But I feel like Punishers are doing more kinetic damage, and with the shells having so much physical shields going on, the kinetic and the kinetic bullets are breaking the shields. That is until those new Scorch weapons come out. So when the Scorch weapons come out, I hope to pick up 2 light Scorch weapons to basically switch it up a little bit. So if I pick up the Scorch weapons, there's going to be my Dread Shell with the Scorch weapon, 2 light Scorch weapons, and the Ember. And we're going to see how that works. Okay? Can't promise much of anything, but we're going to see how it works. If not, if it doesn't work very well, we will switch it back to the Punishers, or I will be putting the Scorch weapons on the shell with the Devastator and Scorch weapons and using it as an up close. I know the Scorch weapons are a range weapon, which is why I wanted to move it on the Ember, because they are a range weapon. But, I think that putting it on something that has continuous fire is going to be the best for it. You see, that's one thing I do when I look for my hangar, is the lowest form of reload time out there. I really don't like reload times. And right now, I have a 2 robots here that have heavy reload times. And one of them is the Ember Blaze Shell, and the other one is the Exodus Rhyme Shell. These have heavy reload times. It's going to take a minute. 5 seconds is still 5 seconds. Whereas the Dread Shell and the Devastator Magnum Shell, they are continuous fire. The only problem with the Devastator Shell is that you have to let that Devastator build it back up. Which if you're in the heat of combat, that's not good. However, the Dread Shell has a continuous rate of fire no matter what. So there's still damage coming out. There is constantly damage coming out. And if you guys remember, I was on a stream with Adrian when the shells first came out, and I put the Blaze and the Avenger Blaze together. That was because it complements, and he ran it on his live stream, and it complemented, each weapon. So there was a continuous rate of fire. There was continuous from the Avenger, and there was a continuous rate of fire from the Blaze, because they both compensated for the other weapon. So there was always something going off. All right, guys, we're going to kick things off with a little bit of Chris Young, Famous Friends, coming at you on Loving and Loving.
My buddy Brandon holds a record for single season touchdown throws. And good old Johnny, he's the life of every party. It's like cheers, they know him everywhere he goes. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Rutherford County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I've got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. My buddy Jason, he's a sheriff. He'll flash his lights but let me go. My boy Randy, he's a preacher. My girl Megan, she's been teacher of the year, I swear for 5 years in a row. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Hamilton County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. I got friends in high places on these small town roads, 'cause round here it's all about the people that you know. And I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Davidson County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I've got some famous friends. I got some famous friends. Yeah. Friday evening, mama doesn't know she's leaving till she hears the screaming, slamming, rubber squealing, gears are jamming. Local country station just a blaring on the radio. Pick him up at 7 and they're heading to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming out her warning, girl, you better get your red head back in bed before the morning. 9 o'clock, the show is in, but the fun is just beginning. She knows he's anticipating, but she's gonna keep him waiting. Grab a bite to eat and then they're heading to the honky-tonk. But loud crowds and line dancing just ain't what they really want. Drive out to the boondocks and park down by the creek, where it's George Strait, real late and dancing cheek to cheek. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. Ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup truck. Wine and dancing, midnight starts with hard romancing. 1 o'clock, that truck is rocking, tune is coming, still no stopping. Break to check the clock at 3, they're right on where they wanna be. And 4 o'clock, get up, get going, 5 o'clock, that rooster's crowing. Pick up a truck. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. say she's got it till she's dead. Well, here it comes around the bend, slowing down, she's jumping in. Hey, mom, your daughter's going dead and gonna get hit. Sun comes up, I ain't giving in till they get enough. Going around the world in a pickup truck. Ain't going down till the sun comes up.
Old son of cold chard drives an 87 Harley, sells gasoline and what you drink 8 to 3 a.m. Got a tattoo for the cold and ex-wife number 4, humming along, schooling you on the songs on the stage. He could be another one cussing the government, no, but he smiles. Got 100 reasons not to, but he's the poster child for happy is, as happy does. Grab a 6-string, find a rope swing, hang a palm tree in your truck, drink a beer, just because. Still a slow dance in a rainstorm and a kiss from who you love. Laugh and live with a half-full cup. Yeah, happy is as happy does. Some find it in the scripture, or a Polaroid picture, or flip a coin, head you're going to Tucson, Arizona. But it damn sure ain't in the looking back on the stuff you never did. Sometimes you're gonna feel that life is better when happy is as happy does. Grab a 6-string, find a rope swing, hang a palm tree in your truck, drink a beer, just because. Still a slow dance in a rainstorm and a kiss from who you love. Laugh and live with a half-full cup, 'cause happy is as happy does. She's a long way from the old her, it's mountain diving boulder. Every pickle jar, crinkle dollar takes her another mile high. Happy is as happy does. Grab a 6-string, find a rope swing, hang a palm tree in your truck, drink a beer, just because. Still a slow dance in a rainstorm and a kiss from who you love. Laugh and live with a half-full cup. When it's all black clouds, find the sun, 'cause happy is as happy does. Happy is as happy does. Laugh and live with a half-full cup.
church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. Headstone reads or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. Yeah, I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
Did you grow up on a tractor? Did your daddy let you drive? Are you whiskey bent and hellbound, even though your mama tried? Did you cruise down a back road with your Dixieland light? Are you on a Chattahoochee on a barefoot blue jean night? Everybody got a small town anthem, everybody got a story to tell, everybody got a hallelujah, everybody been through a little hell. When you're rolling down a 2-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one What's your family tradition? What makes you turn it up, make you raise your cup every time you listen? Everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a hallelujah. Everybody been through a little hell. When you're rolling down a two-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one is your baby. Yeah, what's your country song? Yeah, what's your country song?
His eyes are cold and restless, wounds have almost healed. And she'd give half of Texas just to change the way he feels. She knows his love's in Tulsa, and she knows he's gonna go. Well, it ain't no woman, flesh and blood, it's that damned old road he go. Oh, well, it's bulls and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. It's white in his knuckles, the gold in the buckle, he'll win the next go round. It's boots and shafts, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs and let it go. It's the roads and the rains and the joy and the pain, and they call the thing a roadie.
I work on a Sunday night, had a lot of stuff going on. But hey, listen, thank you all for being here, and as always, Boogeyman out!
She does her best to hope